Thought I was going to sneeze. Happy Sunday. I was getting ready to go, Happy Sunday really loud. And then my nose is like, no, I'm going to sneeze. But it went away. It's early afternoon. Dad just left to go take a ride. He might go see his friend Odie up in Decatur. I see an ant. I swear ants this year have just been nuts. Nutso. I got up, took a really hot shower, did some work, got everything on my desk ready for tomorrow. Now I'm going to watch. I have so many 2020s and Datelines I'm behind on. And there's one, I'm going to cough. That's actually from our area. It happened in Benton Harbor, Michigan. You know, I know the story, but I've never seen the Dateline 2020 thing about it. So that's going to be interesting to watch. It's about a serviceman who was home on break, visiting his wife. Did they have kids? Probably. At holiday time, and he was killed outside their home during the holidays. It ended up being her boyfriend, and him and her conspired to kill her husband home on leave. So it's going to be interesting. But other than that, it's just been a chill Sunday. Yesterday, all I did was run and get the stuff at the Catholic church. I just put a quart of sweet and sour cabbage and a quart of noodles in the freezer. I just put them in Ziploc bags, squeezed all the air out, wrote on them what they are, the date, and all that good stuff. So I know the cabbage freezes really well. I've never tried the noodles, so this is more of an experiment to see how they freeze. Because some people say, yeah, it's fine. Others are like, no, you really shouldn't freeze them. So I'm going to do my own experiment and see how well it goes. So yeah, Dad's like, call me and stuff when you're ready to cook. I'm like, just get home about 5 or 6 o'clock. The one thing I have to cook is fish, and it doesn't take very long. He's like, okay. So, but I'm going to get to my recliner. Oh, and I bought, when we were out yesterday, we stopped at the grocery store, and I've never tried this. The Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream. So when I get to my recliner, I'll try it and we'll see how it is. Some people say it's really good. I don't know. I haven't even had a Dr. Pepper in freaking years. Okay, it's on 2020. It's called Love, Honor, Betrayal, and this happened in 2018. So I'm going to see a lot of things I haven't seen about it, because when it happened, the wife was just beside herself. Who would kill her husband? Who would do this? And then when they found out it was her, she tried to be an actress. But okay, let's try this. I just cracked it open. Let me smell. You can smell the strawberry. Maybe taste it. Let me taste it again. It's subtle. I like it. Would it be in my soda like something I would get again? Probably not. I mean, we have a 12-pack of it. But Dad might like it more than me, because it isn't. I'm not a huge Dr. Pepper fan either. My mom loved Diet Dr. Pepper. That was her thing. That Diet Coke. I mean, it ain't bad. It's just not my thing. I'm more of a root beer. I like the pineapple Fanta. That's very good. Orange grape kind of gal. But this isn't bad. It's not bad. But I'm not like, oh my God, it's the best thing ever. No. So now I'm going to settle in and watch this 2020 and chill. Maybe I'll check in a little later and put all these clips together from the last few days, which really isn't, well, if I do a few days. Lately, it's been like I do one vlog a week, maybe two. Life's been slow, so. But okay, bye-bye. That was a little crazy, that 2020. I forgot she was in the military also, and they were both here on leave because this is where he grew up in Benton Harbor. Benton Harbor is known for a lot of crime and stuff like that. And he was like an honor roll student and went in the army, and he met her in the army. And they fell in love and got married, and they had a baby. This baby was a little over a year old when all this happened. And so they were here, but apparently they had to go to Korea. They were deployed to Korea, and the baby was being watched by the guy who's killed's parents, Tyrone's parents. They're all Tyrones, like generations of Tyrones. And so apparently this plan started in Korea with this guy she started seeing there. So yeah, and he would drive over from Chicago several times. They tracked him on his cell phone after they figured out it was him. But every time, there was never a time when Tyrone was alone where he could do this until he was getting ready to go back, and she finally got a hold of him. It was New Year's Eve night, and she messaged him going, "Hey, he's coming here to drop off food. This is the time." And so it's like 11 o'clock at night, right before New Year's, because she stayed home with the baby, and then he was at a New Year's Eve party with his family, but he was taking her food for her and the kid. And when he went in, they visited, and then he left. That's when the other guy came up, shot him in the head, shot him on the ground, shot him, and ran off. But in the area that it's in, gunshots on New Year's Eve, not uncommon. So a lot of people didn't think anything of it. Well, she knew. She went out and saw him and called 911. But she was an actress, let me tell you. Oscar award-winning performance. But what finally got her to crack is they got her the night before the funeral, January 11th, 2019. She agreed to take a polygraph test. They took her up to Michigan State Police, probably in Lansing. And a new guy she hadn't did the polygraph, and he said, you did fail. And I'm on your side, but you got to tell me, what. And he got her to talk. And she told everything. And, because she knew that they already had her boyfriend who committed the murder. They already had him in jail. Where's he at? Georgia? And, but he hadn't talked a whole lot. He revoked his wife he revoked his rights for an attorney. But they can lie to people in interrogation, and told her that, he was already talking. So she already had that bug in her head. So that's when she finally started telling this guy, and they wrote up a thing, and she initialed it, and she agreed that, yes, they started planning this when they were in Korea together, and it had to do with wanting to be together, and the money that she would get from life insurance, because she would get $400,000, because it's a military thing. They all have life insurance. And she'd already gotten $100,000 as a death benefit already. Plus she was going to get this other $400K, so $500,000. And so it was crazy. It was weird watching it and seeing all these places on TV. So yeah, craziness. I know. I just told you the whole story, but I can't help it. Craziness. She was arrested the morning of the funeral, because everybody got the funeral and wondered where she was, and it broke on the news, but a lot of people hadn't seen it yet because they were going to the funeral. But then everybody started whispering, and then they realized she wasn't there because she was arrested because she was the one involved in killing him. Crazy! All right, I got to get back. I got to watch another Dateline or 2020. Hey, Boba. Hi, Boba. Was you taking a nap? Huh? Was you taking a nap? Yeah? Okay. Let's see if it keeps recording this time. For some reason, oh, she went back to sleep already. I have no idea what's going on with my camera. Whenever I point it at her, it'll film for a few seconds and stops. And it just keeps shutting off. I don't understand what's happening. Sometimes electronics are so aggravating. So what I did, I shut off my phone, waited, turned it back on. Now it doesn't seem to be going to quit. She's still asleep. She does not want to be bothered. Okay, it's not shutting off on me this time. But I'm going to get all my clips from the last few days together, and you'll see it tomorrow on Monday. Happy Sunday evening. You probably just saw the crap that I filmed on Sunday, me blabbing and me trying to film the cat, but my camera kept cutting off. But it's Monday now. No, it's not. It's Tuesday now. I didn't film anything yesterday. We're outside of Gordon's Food Service. Dad wants to go in and get a gallon of sauerkraut because he's putting some on Friday night for their card banquet on Saturday. And just took payroll, met our new employee, Umar. Seems like a cool dude. Him and Taurus came up like, where were both you guys at yesterday? And then Umar looks and goes, you weren't here yesterday? He goes, no. And Taurus, I know, he has some problems where he'll get this funny feeling and he needs to rest or else he'll pass out. I mean, we had some scary situations with him. It's getting better. So we've had to have people drive him home before because he doesn't drive when he feels this way. It's just safer that way. But they're both there today. I said, so did everybody else show up today? And they're like, yep. I'm like, just checking. And I told them, I'm like, I set you up for direct deposit. Everything's ready for you. Man, the clouds are going fast. They're rolling. I know when I was driving down the bypass, I had to clasp onto my steering wheel because it was a windy mofo. But now we're going to be heading home. I got a few work things to do. Not much today, but I got to get my stack Monday though. April 1st, Monday. We have so many toilets going out. I have a huge stack of stuff going out on Monday. It's going to be crazy. Okay, bye. What is today? Wednesday. Just had an appointment at the scooter store place about getting my lift fixed because it'll go down and not back up and it needs a new key switch. But they don't make this is obsolete. This certain lift is not made anymore, so that part is not made anymore. And even the new ones can't be made to fit this. It's all different. So I had Ronnie on the hunt on eBay to see if I might be able to find the part on there. And then I need a lift with a swing arm so you can swing it open and access the back. And they've changed all their specs and stuff. And now my particular van won't allow them to order a swing arm with a scooter. And so I'm not allowed to have a swing arm on this van because of the weight on the tongue or whatever. Even though I have it on here now and it works just fine when it operates correctly. So it's just kind of a mess right now. I mean, Dad can put it up with a channel lock where he just screws it up himself, but I don't know what I'm going to do. We're outside of Menards now. We went in to get some cases of water. I mean, we still have 3 or 4 cases, but we have a rebate to use and we were down right by it. So we're going to go here, then we're going to go to Meijer to get the stuff. Like potatoes for Easter and all that crap. So, yeah. That made me sad. I was like, I went in there knowing if I have to buy a new lift, that's fine. I know it's going to be a few $1,000s, that's fine. But then when I found out I couldn't even put a lift on this van without having a swing arm, yeah, okay. Maybe I'll be lucky and Ronnie will find one of those key switches. Because the guy at the store, he looked on Amazon and couldn't find it, but he's like, we're not allowed, we can't get on eBay here. So he said, you might want to look on eBay. So that's what we're going to do. I have no hopes for that, but we'll see. How's your Wednesday? Talked to our tech guy for this new software, Richard. I have an appointment with him tomorrow morning to change the web connector. And then Ronnie has an appointment on Friday for more training, but they're going to do it at the main office. So the other girls, because they're going to be the ones that set up new rentals in this new software. So they're doing that. Then I have a training session on Tuesday with just me and Brian. So it's slowly all coming together. It's just, figuring it all out. Okay, bye. I totally didn't take you out anymore. We went shopping. Look at this really nice asparagus they had at Meijer today for 99 cents a pound. I got 2 of these, but I'm just gonna clean this one and steam it. Oh, there's Dad. And then he's putting pork chops on the grill. I'm getting ready to cut up cabbage. You in there waving? What are you doing? But all right. We'll see how it goes. Let's see how we're doing. My cabbage is pretty much well cooked, just cooking butter. My dad was just trying to explain this to my cousin Barb. She's like, well, what's the recipe? And he goes, you cook your cabbage in butter and you put in cooked noodles. That's it. That's all it is. I'm waiting for my noodles to get done. So yeah, then I will drain and dump. Stir, stir, stir. Woohoo! Okay, backing up. And this is what Dad's putting on the grill. These are some little thin pork chops. I put Lowry's on. I got it Aldi. And when he had this in the freezer, he wanted to get rid of, so he's going to put that on the grill also. So that's what's going to be going on the grill. He's out there heating the grill up right now, because these are not going to take very long to cook, either of them, because these are very thin. Of course, you come in here right as we sit down. You know, don't you? You're not stupid. We got asparagus, our little pork chops, cabbage and noodles, our vat of cabbage and noodles. Dad tried the Dr. Pepper with strawberry and cream.
Very good.
Is it? Mm-hmm. Now we're going to have dinner. Well, Stacey had a panic attack earlier. Not like a panic attack. I was just... At 10:30, I had that meeting with the tech guy for this web connector on there. But at like little after 10, I was doing something on my cloud in my QuickBooks. And QuickBooks froze up and froze everything. I would close out of the cloud and I'd go back in and it would just be stuck on that screen. So then I had to get on the phone. I was on the phone to tech from Trap. And I got online to do a text chat to see which one was going to answer first. Online one, and then he just had to reboot. He closed down the QuickBooks on his end and rebooted the whole server. So then that got done 10 minutes before my call with the guy. I answered, I'm like, dude, I was just having a little panic attack because I was trying to get that so it would work so we could do what we needed to do. But, so that was fun. Kitty. Oh, Miss Kitty. She just had one of her lickable treat things, so she's happy. Dad's off running around. Last night after dinner, my eye itches. I just put lotion on my finger, so I don't want to itch it with my fingertip. I made a to-go meal for Dad's friend Vern. He's one of the Monday Night Football crews, and he really likes the cabbage and noodles. So I made him a meal of cabbage and noodles and some of that grilled smoked sausage. So Dad was off taking that to him because he called him last night to see if he's going to be around. And he said, yeah, he'd be home all day today. But then tomorrow he leaves to go to Florida with some of his grandkids. So he has no idea Dad's bringing food today to him. And then he had to take a payroll check to the shop because the direct deposit on a new employee did not work. There's a Cash App or something. So the direct deposit money will get deposited back in our account in like 5 to 7 business days. So then I had to issue him a check, which Dad took up to him. Mr. Omar, I don't know. So yeah, I just got done straightening out my desk. Monday is gonna be crazy for all our delivery guys. I counted 31 units going out on Monday. 31. April 1st. That is the big kickoff, man. Big kickoff of the season. And for those of you who do not know, who don't know what I do, I own a portable toilet company. And we're coming out of our winter season into... We're delivering stuff to schools, for sports, for golf courses, parks. No. Yeah. So, fun times. Tomorrow, I'm going to Sam's Club. Sam's Club. I talked to my cousin Ron. I'm like, I was going to ask if you need anything at Sam's Club, but I just noticed you were there a few days ago, and you did a lot of shopping. Like, because they buy a lot of supplies and some things there for the business, because they use the business credit card. It was like, no, they spent over $700. So I said, I'm assuming you need nothing. He goes, no, we don't need anything. Because I always like to ask if they need anything when we go. So we're going to go early in the morning when they first open. Then I'm going to take Dad to Mission Barbecue because tomorrow they're honoring Vietnam era veterans with a free sandwich. And then right next door is a Crumble Cookie, so I might have to go. I haven't had one in months and months and months, and they have a strawberry. I know I'm allergic to strawberries, but I can have a processed cookie strawberry. It's a strawberry pretzel salad cookie. I think that's what it's called. What are you doing? You getting settled in your bed? Is my cushion blocking your bed from you? Here, I'll move it. There you go. There, you got more room now. Okay, she's gonna itch and lay down. But okay, I'm off now, bye. I lied, I'm right back. I think I'm just going to get those few clips from Sunday. I didn't film anything. Yes, I guess I filmed a little bit yesterday and then today, and then tomorrow I'll start off with us going on adventures out to Sam's Club. So, bye. Kitty says I'm taking a bath.